Paul Silva 101 Nation, thank you very much for tuning in. Always ask my partner, at All in All It's Me.
Hi.
The beautiful, beautiful All in All It's Me, if you don't mind me saying.
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
Great. First off, one of my fans asked me to talk about Rousey versus Tate. I had Ronda
Women's
Rousey.
MMA.
I had yeah, women's MMA.
Sorry.
No, I'm not going to be a Dana White on this one. I actually do watch women's MMA. I think they're the most exciting. They're like the like when the UFC interview started with the 135ers and 145ers. They're so scrappy. You know, they're so tiny and they're so scrappy. I think the women are the same way, man. I think women's MMA. There's so many finishes. You know, the finish that the two finishes that Rousey put on Tate were brutal, man. Like the first armbar, I knew she didn't have it fully, but she was gonna go for it. You know, it's a championship fight. I knew she was gonna go for it, and
She knew she didn't have it, so she let go.
She did let go,
even though it was on the socket.
But the second one was nasty.
Nasty. Broke in two places, wrapped around her hip.
You covered your eyes. Did you cover your eyes? You did cover your eyes. Yeah, you covered your eyes. I did cover my eyes, but it was nasty. And she got a fucking another first round armbar on Meisha Tate, whom I said was going to win the title. And
I did not. I believe that Rousey would definitely take it. Only because she's bronze medalist in Olympic judo. She's 4-0 first round arm bars.
She's going to beat someone that's so much more well-rounded.
Well-rounded doesn't matter. Rousey just seems like she's
incredible what she does.
Yes, very good.
As far as that goes, I had Tate for the win. I thought she was going to pull her into deep water, like the championship rounds, maybe even second or third. Not even championship rounds, just second or third. She didn't get that far. She didn't get past the first. Again, another first round armbar finish by Rousey, and I think the first armbar.
It'd be fun to see if someone can take her past that.
It would be, wouldn't it? Like if someone could drag her like to the second or third round and see like what kind of striking she can take, like what kind of jaw she has. You know, like really, like how many punches can she take?
Mm-hmm.
Can someone like a wrestler type? Well, Meisha Tate actually trains with Team Alpha Male, which is Raya Faber. Right, yeah, it trains with Faber. So you think that they would take her down?
She's with Diaz too, though.
Right, she trained a lot with Nick Diaz, and Nick Diaz, I feel, is the best boxer in MMA. The best boxer, and Nate's growing. Yes. His boxing's getting better and better. See that Gomi fight?
Yes.
We all saw the Gomi fight.
He looked so good.
Oh my God, man! I've never seen Nate's boxing look so good. But anyway, it didn't get that far. It went to the first round, late into the first round, which is the longest fight of Rousey's career. And she broke that fucking arm, maybe 2 or 3 places. I think she broke it and then wrapped it around her left thigh.
Yeah.
Which is what made you close your eyes. It was rough to watch. And I actually set a link down at the bottom for you guys to watch how broken Tate's arm was. Her face said it all.
Yes.
You see her squeezing her mouth.
I don't think
she kept talking shit,
far.
saying that like she can't armbar me. This judo isn't gonna do anything or whatever. Yeah. And it did. And she
didn't want her up. So Rousey did her job. People, she was told, until you're stopped, don't stop. Because the last time she stopped, there was controversy.
Yeah, last time what she said, I said, I didn't say tap.
Yes.
And, I mean that was crazy. She said tap, man. When someone has your arm bent up like that, and look what she did. Look what she did to poor Meisha Tate.
Yeah.
She pulls her pants down and shows her thong in front of people. She should be treated better than that. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding, baby.
Yeah, I know.
It's a joke. Anyway, let's move on to what we're on to today. We're on to you, Dana White.
Dana White and his Golden Boys. And the no mention of the champ and all the talk about Frankie Edgar and the announcement today that there will be a rematch.
Well, he didn't talk about the champ. He talked about his champ.
His champ. He never mentions Benson.
Does he ever mention Diaz either?
No.
No.
And that's what grinds my gears.
Nathan Diaz. Nathan.
Yes, Nathan.
Good Family Guy reference, but
yes.
Yeah, Nathan
So it really
Diaz.
grinds my gears. I left Dana White a tweet.
It was supposed to be the winner of Nathan Diaz versus Jim Miller was to get the next title shot, and
all of a sudden,
all it's me dug something up that I didn't see, and goes as follows, friends.
Says Nate Diaz, who faces Jim Miller in the main event of UFC on Fox 3 in May, however, said that he thought the winner of this fight would get the next title shot. The UFC president backed him up. Quote, while I'm obviously still dealing with the whole Frankie Edgar thing, I'm talking to Frankie and we'll figure this thing out. What is there to figure out? He lost. He's no mention of the champ.
He's talking to the former champ,
yes.
not the champ.
Yes.
Makes no
adding,
mention of the actual champion.
We said the winner of Diaz versus Miller would get the shot. Then things don't always go as planned, though. Injuries always play a factor. Timing, possibly shifting weight classes. There's no injuries right now.
There's no injuries, timing factors,
Nothing. Pressured further by a fan who asked, from what I remember, the winner of Jim Miller facing Nate Diaz gets a title shot. Is this correct? White responded, this is correct. And that was from MMA, what was that from?
It's from MMA Weekly.
Yeah, MMA Weekly. Sorry.
From MMA Weekly, and I mean, these are quotes, people. So it's not like we're making this shit up. These are quotes that
I'm sick
DW, AKL. Shout out to my boy Bloodstained Lane, by the way. Bob Bozo Fuck said himself. Until he talked to the loser of the bout in Japan, and the loser of the bout in Japan decided that he wanted a rematch and White's going to make it happen. I didn't see anything controversial. I saw an up kick that was fucking brutal.
Yes.
I saw a guillotine that was fucking brutal.
Yes.
And I saw a fifth round that saw Benson Henderson more fired up than ever and almost finished him on 2, maybe 3 occasions.
Yes.
That's what I saw. In hindsight, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
But see, when I was scoring the fight in the first place, I think you and I, when we were both watching it,
it
was like, damn, we'd hate to be a judge, you know?
Yeah.
But in the end, I think it was in hindsight, who do you have to win, honestly?
Benson took that. Benson deserves that, and he is the champ.
I think he deserves it. I think he beat
Dana
White, so Golden Boy. And speaking of Golden Boy, I'm going to hand this over to All in All It's Me. You can hit her up on Twitter anytime. She's an awesome chick. She's gorgeous. She knows her MMA, so what's harder than that? So from here on out, I'm going to send it to her about Diaz constantly getting fucked. No, not Nick. There is another Diaz brother. His name's Nathan. And it seems like he's a gatekeeper. It seems like everyone that's tough has to get past him.
Through Nate. Everyone that's tough has to go through Nate.
So you want to talk over me? You want me to leave frame now?
No, you can stay. I'm still going to talk.
Leave frame.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Go ahead, speak. Go ahead. I'm just
it just really pissed me off because.
Oh shit! I should have covered the label.
Damn. Really pissed me off because, Nate never complains.
Hey, maybe Smithnoff will sponsor us.
Maybe. Okay. Anyways, Nate never complains about any of this, and we'll start off with this: the Cerrone fight. Had he won, he did win the Cerrone fight. Had Cerrone won, he would have got the champ. He would have got the title shot. Diaz annihilated him. Did not. 3 times.
That would have been their third.
It would have been their third fight, yeah. Had Diaz won, Diaz did not get a title fight. Why? Okay. It seems that he keeps Diaz as the gatekeeper, like he said, for the up-and-comers to fight. If you beat Diaz, you get the title. Okay, well, where's his title shot? So, us as fans think he's about to get his title shot. It was set in stone in May. There was a title shot. Now, all of a sudden today, there's a rematch.
On Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Did you tweet Dana?
And I tweeted Dana, and I told him about himself. And I told him, yes, I tweeted him, and I told him about himself, and I told him that I am sick of his shit, and his favoring, and, I don't even remember what I said. I just went on a rant about basically him favoring people, and I'm sick of him not giving props to where they're due. And Nate definitely deserves a title shot.
He said
He
nothing
never
about
complains.
Benson even putting up a great fight
Yeah,
against.
he has never mentioned
I heard
Benson
him say
once.
nothing about like
Talking,
Benson did a great job
no,
or it's Frankie wants a rematch. Frankie wants
right,
this, wants that. Well, you know
right.
what? Frankie wanted what 2 rematches against Maynard. He wanted a rematch against Penn, or Penn wanted again. You know,
And
it's all
what, four or
rematches,
five
rematches, rematches.
rematches in
Leave the
21
fucking rematches
months?
alone. You know,
He
it was
lost.
slated that Miller and Diaz were to get the next shot, and whoever won in fucking Japan.
And now
That's
it
how
is
it was.
whoever wins
And if you
against.
can, if anyone missed this, there's one line that we both like to read to you, and it said that pressed further by a fan. So there obviously was a fan in in the, I guess it was probably post
Press.
fight.
Yes.
Post fight
A
press
fan.
conference. Right. You can read
I
that. Yeah, it's a quote. I mean, it's definitely a quote. It says, "From what I remember, the winner of Miller facing Nate Diaz gets a title shot. Is this correct?" White responded,
This is correct.
"Okay. Well, so if this is correct, then why are they rematching? What are your opinions?"
I see there no reason to be a rematch. None at all. There is no reason at all. We don't want
So
to
you're
see that
calling Dana
again.
White bias?
Yes, he's very biased. GSP is one of his golden boys, and even GSP being a golden boy, like I have said before, willing to relinquish his belt, give up his record-holding title belt, and wait a year to fight Diaz because he knows that Diaz will give him, a fight.
I
He
think
knows
GSP's a
Diaz will.
fighter. I think he is. He's a boring fighter. He has been. He's a safe fighter. He
Yes,
plays it safe, holds it down, and just waits for the bell to ring and does it again.
Yeah,
But Diaz is not a safe fighter, and I think he wants to test himself against a non-safe fighter.
Exactly.
Someone that's going to put themselves out there and take chances and a totally different skill set.
Yeah.
And like we always say, like styles make fights.
Yeah.
And I think that's the
And him
perfect
and
stylistic
Khan
fight. Yeah, I think he's gonna roll right over Condon.
Yes.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
No.
I mean, I wonder what the betting lines are for that. I mean, it has to be like at least 4 to 1.
Yeah,
If
because
not more,
I haven't even heard much
right?
of Condit since.
No, me either.
How much Diaz media has there been since this fight?
Okay, and as far as Nick Diaz being a thug, she's done a lot of like reading up on Nick Diaz and Nate and their upbringing and where they came from, how they are, how he had to act to get his fights, coming through.
That's his character.
Dream, Pride, Strikeforce.
He doesn't
and UFC,
like hurting people.
Oh, and he also was the welterweight champion of the WEC at one point, so don't forget that. And I'll let you go on a rant about that for the last. We got 5 minutes to go, so do you want to fire off?
Sure. I really don't have much more to say, but no, I don't have much more to say, but the fact that Nate deserves a title shot, and I am sick of him getting run over. I'm sick of Dana and his golden boys. I am sick of Dana favoriting. I am sick of Dana's bullshit. Honestly, I am sick of his bullshit. And Nate never complains. I don't know if it's in his contract. So I'm really confused by this. I am honestly confused as to why it's not in his contract. Why he does not complain about any of this. He. I lost what I was going to say. I apologize.
That's fine. Keep going. Doesn't matter.
I know.
They like you for your looks, so keep going.
It's all about the looks. Just like Rousey was getting her, publicity in her fights by using her looks.
So she broke her arm.
And that's why she was the one with a thong and her ass hanging out. Was that her or was that Tate?
That was Tate.
Pretty sure that was Tate. Anyways.
Tate blamed her for selling
sex. Right. Okay. Anyways, Dana, you are a piece of shit for this, and you need to listen to your fans more often. Ultimate Fighter contract. What about it?
Don't know if it has anything to do with
That's
the
what I
Ultimate
said.
Fighter.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it has anything to do with the Ultimate Fighter contract, why he doesn't complain.
Maybe it's in his contract that he just can't title fight. Like,
That he,
who the fuck
well, he
knows
was given a
anymore?
title fight, and then it was taken back. Him and Miller both equally were given a title
It's like
fight,
his
and then it was
third
taken
fuck
back
me
as
off.
of today. This is his third fuck off.
It's like his third
If
thumb up the ass, really.
Cerrone would have won, he would have won to a title. Diaz wins, he doesn't. Why? Why? I want to know your thoughts on why he doesn't. Why? What you think? What do you think about Dana and his Golden Boys? And if you think that Diaz even is it? Do you think that they don't believe that Diaz can hold the title long enough? Someone had said that they don't think the Diaz brothers can hold on to the titles long enough. I don't know. We'll have to see. But oh no, it's me. Just saying. What's up with that, Dana? You suck. And I'm out.